Hey guys, welcome to the DMX show. I'm your host Shane. Today we're going to be talking about making a Nandroid backup for your DroidX phone using Koush's Bootstrap recovery for DroidX. The reason you might want to make a backup of your phone is if you're going to play around with ROMs and customizations on your phone, you're going to want to be able to go back to where you started from. And also if you're playing around with some ROMs and you find one that you really like but you want to try something different, you're going to want to make a backup point so you can restore it later on. There's just a few things that we're going to need to do before we get started. Make sure that your phone is rooted. You can use the Z4 root application. I've got a video tutorial on how to do that. And the next thing you're going to want to do is go into settings on your phone and go into applications and check the unknown sources box. Koush's Bootstrap recovery is open source, and we're going to download it not from the market, but later on when you get a chance, you're going to love this app. So go to the marketplace and buy it and donate to Koush to support the cause. He does a lot of great things for the DroidX. We could not modify it without him because, as you probably know, the kernel is all locked down by Motorola. This is the only way that we can modify our phone. So shout out to Koush. Thank you for all your hard work. And make sure you go to the marketplace and download that. But for today, to try it out, you can go to my link in the description, and there's going to be a download link there where you can get Koush's Bootstrap recovery for the DroidX. And you'll want to install that. Once it's installed, go ahead and open it up. And anything you do in Clockwork recovery, make sure that you have plenty of battery power, because you wouldn't want your phone to run out of battery power during the process. It'll send your phone into a boot loop. So go ahead and open up DroidX Bootstrap, and you'll see a couple of options up top here. What you're going to want to do is click that first option. I don't think you can see it very well. Yeah, there it is. Bootstrap recovery. Click on that. And it'll say success, so click OK, and then reboot recovery. And so that's going to reboot your phone. Just give it a few seconds and it'll come up and you'll be in Clockwork recovery. Okay, here we are. We're in Clockwork recovery. So in order to make a backup, you're going to want to scroll down to Backup and Restore. And the way you navigate through this menu is you're going to use the volume rocker here to go up and down. And you're going to use the camera button right here to select. To go back, you're going to use the back button. So for now, we're going to go down to Backup and click your camera button. And it's going to say Backup, Restore, or Advanced Restore. And what you want to do now is click the Backup button. And it's going to begin doing its business here. And I'm going to show you the whole process. It takes quite a while here. We'll just let it run. And in fact, I may edit this out because it does take quite a while. Okay, now it says backup complete. So what you want to do is click on that camera button and reboot the system. This is just a custom boot animation that I flashed to the phone. That's another easy process, and I'll probably make a video on how to do that. It's really simple. All you need is Root Explorer, File Manager, and you can copy and paste the boot animation in the proper place. Okay. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to restore that Nandroid backup that you just made. So what you're going to want to do is open up the DroidX Bootstrap, click on Bootstrap Recovery, and you'll see success. Click OK and Reboot Recovery. Now that Nandroid backup that you made is going to be stored in a folder on your SD card called Clockwork. And I'd advise you not to change the name of the file. Just keep it as is and remember the date. That way Clockwork can recognize it. It'll bring it up automatically. So when you're in Clockwork Recovery, go down to Backup and Restore and click OK and Restore. Click OK. And it's going to bring up your backups. I'm going to go down to March 11th, which is the one that we just made, and click OK. Go down to Restore and click OK. Now this does take a while, so I'm going to pause here and come back when it's finished. Okay guys, so after about 5 or 10 minutes max, it'll say Restore Complete down at the bottom. You see the different processes that it goes through: restoring system, restoring data, restoring Android Secure, restoring cache, and then it skips the X image. So what you want to do now is Reboot System. Also, you know, if it does take more than about 15 minutes, or if it gets stuck somewhere, you're going to have to pull the battery and SBF your phone. If that happens, it's no big deal. I have a tutorial on how to SBF your phone. So really, it's not that big of a deal. Go ahead and reboot your system. And really, you shouldn't get stuck in that recovery very often. If you've got an Android backup that is just messed up, that may happen. But generally that won't happen. You should get all the way through the process in about 5 to 10 minutes, just depending on how much information you have on your phone. You see, there's my boot animation again, so I know that I'm back where I need to be here. So this is going to boot on up, and guys, it's really easy to back up your phone and restore it. Make sure you check out my other videos, and also go to my website, droidmodderx.wordpress.com, for app reviews and video walkthroughs. And thanks, guys.
Intoxicated.